Like, if I'm Jalen Hurts, do I even feel comfortable with the Eagles organization, just seeing all the dysfunctionality of it? If I'm Jalen Hurts, am I going to get traded? Because we got a new coach, and you guys know when a new coach comes in, they get the quarterback that they want. And Nick Sirianni got no commitment to Jalen Hurts. So, honestly, if I'm Jalen Hurts, I don't even want to be with the Eagles either, just because until Howie Roseman gets dealt. It wasn't Doug Peterson, it's Howie Roseman. And Howie Roseman can very well draft a freaking Justin Fields, a freaking Trey Lance at number 6. So, I don't know. What's up? What's happening? What's popping? Welcome back to another great episode of Symone with the Sports. I'm Symone, bringing you guys the daily sports talk. So make sure that you like this video. Make sure you comment. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Also, make sure you turn on your notification bells because the videos is coming like boom, 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 boom. So don't miss none. Turn your notification bell. Also, you can check the link in my description box to buy me a coffee to help fuel the channel. And there's a link in my description box if you want to subscribe to our podcast, Tough Calls, where me and Dylan have some of your favorite analysts, some of your favorite former and current athletes chop it up with us on the board. So don't miss that. Go ahead and hit those links in my description box. Woo! Guys, this video gonna be a lot. It's a lot of thoughts. Now, I know you see the title, you see the thumbnail. Jalen Hurts. Is it gonna be Jalen Hurts? That's the big question, because what we don't have the answer to is who's going to be our quarterback, because, guys, it's so much to process. Because Jalen Hurts was drafted to be the backup quarterback for Carson Wentz, right? When Jalen Hurts was drafted, it wasn't a guarantee that Carson Wentz was going to have the sucky season that he did have, right? Jalen Hurts was drafted to be a backup quarterback for Philadelphia Eagles and not a starting quarterback. So once Carson Wentz played bad, then Jalen Hurts had to step up and come off the bench for Carson Wentz. So it's not a guarantee that the Eagles ever wanted Jalen Hurts to be their starting quarterback, or if he will be our starting quarterback moving forward, because Jalen Hurts only had 4 games under his belt, thrown in the worst offensive line situation, no weapons. The same situation that Carson Wentz had complained about, having no line, having no weapons, which is all valid for, some of his poor play. Jalen Hurts had, coming in as a rookie into what was a stable quarterback room, coming in, no offensive line, no real weapons. Like, even though Jalen Hurts came in and had a trash team, trash O-line, trash weaponry, we don't know what he can do yet as a starting quarterback. And I don't know if Howie Roseman, I don't know if Nick Sirianni has Jalen Hurts as their starting quarterback. Because before Carson Wentz got traded, they kept saying it's going to be open competition, it's going to be open competition, it's going to be open competition. So now the Eagles either have to the Eagles have to get a veteran quarterback. There's no question. Because whether we draft someone or we don't draft someone, this year we have to get a veteran quarterback, because it'll just be 2 rookies and no vet in the quarterback room. Where they do that at? That's not a good outlook. So if we sign a veteran quarterback, what does that look like with Carson Wentz? Is Carson Wentz competing with that veteran quarterback in training camp? I really don't want that situation to happen. I want to know going into camp and going to everything who my starting quarterback is. Just makes everything much more fluid. It helps everybody on the team. It helps the coaches understand who we're going to be having come August, September. Like, I don't want to go into camp with this open competition, but I understand, like, the situation that we're in. We need to know what Jalen Hurts could really do. Because mind you, Jalen Hurts, because of COVID-19, didn't even have the preseason games. He didn't have the real training camp experience. He just got thrown into the games with the busted offensive line and everything else that Philly had going on, which was nothing for him. So I'm not even going to take his performance. I know he had like a 53% completion rate. I'm not even going to take that really against him, because dude was a rookie with no training camp, no preseason, and coming in that offensive line. So we don't know what he can or cannot do yet. But I know we have the 6th overall pick. This is a loaded draft class when it comes to quarterback. We have the 6th overall pick. When will we have a 6th overall pick again? Hopefully not next year. Hopefully we're not as bad next year when we're picking this high. So will Howie Roseman, who we know is, be able to pass up on somebody like Trey Lance if they're still on the board? Be able to pass up on a Justin Fields? Because Zach Wilson and Trey Lance, their arms are incredible. And we know the thing that the biggest knock on Jalen Hurts is whether he can win games and whatnot with his arm. Yes, he's a dual threat. He has the mobility, but the biggest question is, can he win games with his arms? And we know Zach Wilson can do that. We know Trey Lance can do that. So will the Eagles pass up on a quarterback at number 6? I don't know what we should do, guys. All I know is for certain, one, we need to get a veteran in this quarterback room as soon as possible, because whether it's Hurts and a 6th-round pick quarterback, those rookies need a vet in the room. And now we do know our new quarterback coach, Brian Johnson, has that. He has the relationship with Jalen Hurts already, so maybe he can really unleash what Jalen Hurts has in him. And you know, that quarterback coach Brian, he was accredited for the development of Kyle Trask, who has jumped up in the quarterback pretty much rankings for the draft. So, you know, he has experience developing these young quarterbacks, but that was on the college level, which is obviously different than on the NFL level. I just don't know what we're going to do. I just feel like it's just still a billion and one questions that need to be answered. We knew Carson Wentz was going to get traded, but it didn't relieve the questions of, what does that mean for Jalen Hurts? Is Jalen Hurts automatically the starter? Are we going to draft a quarterback? Drafting a quarterback is going to put us in the same situation. Like, you know, well, Jalen Hurts I don't think drafting a quarterback would be the same thing as drafting a quarterback behind Carson Wentz that high, because Jalen Hurts came in to be a backup quarterback. The situations put him in the game. Carson Wentz getting benched made Jalen Hurts the starter for those games. But Jalen Hurts got drafted assuming he was going to be a backup quarterback. So I don't think drafting a quarterback and putting him in that quarterback competition, like open competition in camp, will necessarily be doing Jalen Hurts the same way Carson Wentz got done, because Jalen Hurts was never like drafted with the guarantee that you were going to be a starter. He was drafted as a backup. So it's just a lot of questions, guys. I just don't know what this means. I have no idea still what our QB room is going to look like. Trading Carson Wentz still left us with a billion and one questions. I need to know what you guys think, because honestly, I'm just freaking still left with so many questions. Who knows how Howie is going to handle this draft? Like I said, with such a high pick, will he pass up on a Jamar Chase? Will he pass up on a Kyle Pitts to pick a quarterback? That's tough. That's tough. If we're going to go it's just tough, because can you leave a guy like Trey Lance on the board? Can you leave a guy like Justin Fields on the board knowing that our QB room still has so many questions? Because we can get some wide receiver talent in the 2nd round, but you don't get that next level quarterback. I mean, you could. It's always sleepers later in the draft, but these guys are coming in with a lot of potential, a lot of hype in the 1st round. Not saying you can't get good talent out the 2nd, 3rd, 4th round, like you still can, but given our staff, we got to know if we'll be able to develop those guys in the later round. And I don't know if we can yet. We got a young, brand new staff. So if we're going to draft somebody, it has to be somebody who is NFL ready, and that's that's Trey, that's Zach, that's Justin Fields. So it's just a lot of questions that still needs to be answered. But let me know what you guys think. What do you think this QB room is going to look like? What do you think we're going to do with the number 6 overall pick now? Because now I have no idea. Like, if I'm Jalen Hurts, do I even feel comfortable with the Eagles organization, just seeing all the dysfunctionality of it? If I'm Jalen Hurts, am I going to get traded? Because we got a new coach, and you guys know when a new coach comes in, they get the quarterback that they want. And Nick Sirianni got no commitment to Jalen Hurts. So, honestly, if I'm Jalen Hurts, I don't even want to be with the Eagles either, just because until Howie Roseman gets dealt. It wasn't Doug Peterson, it's Howie Roseman. And Howie Roseman can very well draft a freaking Justin Fields, a freaking Trey Lance at number 6. So I don't know. I really don't know what's going to happen from here. But let me know what you guys think. Make sure you like this video. Make sure you comment. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. I know we got a lot of thoughts, a lot of feelings right now, a lot of questions. So let me know what you guys think below. We're going to talk about it. We got a billion and one things to talk about now. So make sure you turn your notification bells. Make sure you subscribe to the channel because, like I said, we got a lot to discuss. Like, it's just even more questions we got to answer. So until I talk to you guys next time, bye.